Alright, hey YouTube, welcome back to the channel. So, this video, I want to just get some things off my chest, alright? Things that's going on in the news, the hypocrisy, and just a bunch of bull. Alright, I also want to know your guys' opinion. So, the main thing that's really been getting under my skin is all of the press that these shootings have been getting. Okay? Yes, it is a terrible thing when somebody dies. But what I'm realizing, or what's my opinion is, people are failing to look at the circumstances behind the shootings. Okay? It's just automatically assumed, oh, if you get stopped by a cop, you're gonna get shot. It's not true. Okay? It's just not. Alright? I've been stopped by cops. I answer their questions. I keep my hands where they could see them. I don't make any sudden movements. I'm polite. I may not like them, but I know they carry a gun. You know, it's not going to end well for me if I try and do something stupid. So, just keep that in mind. And this is something that everybody that I know, like all my friends, we were taught this at a very young age. When a cop asks you a question, give him a direct answer. Don't be a smart ass. You know, don't make any sudden movements. They're already jumpy. All right? So just keep that in mind. All right? Now, blame could be thrown at either party, like the lady cop who's now being charged with manslaughter, second-degree manslaughter. Yes, I think, she should know the difference between, especially in the weight difference, between a taser and an all-metal gun that's full of bullets. All right, that's pretty easy to tell. All right. Also, I think it should be mandatory that if you're primarily right-handed, you should have your firearm, your deadly firearm, your pistol, on your left hand, on your left hip, and your taser on your right. All right, on the belt. Okay? So if you're wearing the belt, you got your gun and your taser on the belt, do not have your deadly firearm where your primary hand is going to go to. That's just common sense. Also, like I said before, if you're stopped by the police, especially when you know you got warrants out for your arrest, don't do anything stupid. Don't try and jump back in your car, because then they have the argument, oh, well, he's got a warrant out for his arrest. He's could be considered armed and dangerous, especially if it's a weapons warrant. And he jumped back into his car. We believed he was going to go for a gun and shoot us. That gives them an excuse, a reason to shoot your ass. And it's not necessary. All right? So just, if you got a warrant, you get caught. I mean, I can't tell you what to do, but what I would suggest is just eat it. Go do your time. 6 months, a year, whatever, get out and continue to live. There's no point, in my opinion, like I said, this is just my opinion, there's no point in trying to resist arrest or try and run, alright? You're gonna get caught eventually, alright? So, just swallow your pride, and just take the consequences, alright? So, that being said, another thing, on a little bit of a lighter subject, there's an app out there. It's called Meet Me. And I have a roommate, and he watches live streams and battles on this Meet Me app until like 4:00 in the morning. All right, and there's somebody on there, Ricky. I guess he's like the #1 battler. And he just, oh my God, Ricky, if you're watching this, you need to come up with new material, all right? Just sitting there disrespecting people about their looks and just basically, you call it roasting, I call it being a D-bag. It's not necessary, man. It's not, all right? Your voice annoys me to no end. And why people give you diamonds and gifts and think you're Mr. celebrity. I don't know. I don't understand it. Anywhere else, if you were to do that anywhere else, especially in like school, you wouldn't be Mr. Popularity. You'd be suspended or expelled for bullying because that's all you are. You're a bully. All right? And I can't stand bullies. I really can't. In any way, if you're going to battle somebody on these apps or whatever, don't just sit there and insult them, and speak over them. I mean, if you're going to throw an insult at me, right, give me an opportunity to throw one back at you, back and forth. Otherwise, it's just you're a bully and you can dish it, but you don't want to deal with it. Like this, he was doing this to this one lady, making racial slurs, saying, "Oh, you claim to be cleaning a house. There ain't no houses in the Philippines." It's like, dude, that's a racial slur. You're yelling, you're disrespecting the woman just because she's Asian. You're making assumptions about her. It's just completely disrespectful. And she goes, "You know what? You need to educate yourself some more and stop being And then she signed off, and he's like, "Oh yeah, what? No, she's better than that. She's." All the other battles I see or hear on there are, people challenging each other, just regular stuff, oh, well, I made this many diamonds in this amount of time. All right, cool. I do this for a living. I make this much an hour. That's fine. That's just self-promotion. You're killing it. But, I mean, just to be talking about people, the way they look, the way they sound, it's not necessary, man. And my roommate, he loves you. Like, he loves your channel. All right. And he told me, oh yeah, he said he's going to do better. He's going to, come up with new material. Okay, fine. Past couple nights, I haven't heard you do anything new. It's the same routine. Just disrespect. That's your niche. But it's old. So, another thing, it's show you what it looks like outside.